What's going on, everybody? It's Davey from the 80s, and you're now entering the Cinema Chop Shop. So park your ass right there. Now, today I'm gonna do something a little bit different. This isn't really cinematic news, but at the same time, I cover a little bit of pop culture stuff and I feel is relevant to my channel. Today I'm going to be covering Wack 100's commentary about Nipsey Hussle. Now, like I said, I listen to a lot of podcasts. I listen to a lot of different types of music. I don't just dibble and dabble in hip hop, but I dibble and dabble in everything. And I've been listening to a lot of different podcasting. Now, recently, Wack 100 was on Academic Show with 6ix9ine, and he was on with the I forgot his name, old boy from New York, and he ended up getting into a weird confrontation with dude after after the whole freaking after they met up and after they were in the same room, like then they start kind of having this internet squabble. But here's the weird thing. Wack recently staged a whole freaking beef with CEO Rick. So it makes you wonder to yourself and sit back and think, like, is this another staged act? But I'm kind of like swerving off the lane real quick. But anyway, to the point, Wack 100 was recorded during a conversation, and he made some very, very, very disrespectful claims towards Nipsey Hussle, right? And he claims that allegedly that he is in possession of a tape where it shows Nipsey partaking in gay behavior or whatever, right?
I've been saving his career, bro. Nipsey got gay shit on him, bro. Also on my mom. We got all the footage. Wow. Yeah, nigga, he paying a nigga to fuck his baby mama with him. His baby mama sucking the other nigga dick. Nipsey behind the bitch fucking her. He pulls his dick out the bitch, go grab the bitch by her hair, pull her mouth off the nigga dick, cunt kiss the bitch, and put her mouth back on the dick. Neighborhood crib. We got all the footage, bro. They know I got it. They know I got it. They know I got this shit, bro.
Right. Now, then later down the line, he was pressed by a member of Nipsey's gang, and what ended up happening was Wack restated it and said, "Well, I'm the reason why this tape isn't getting out. I'm as long as I pay dude, it's not going to see the light of day." And what the guy's commentary, the dude from Nipsey's Hood, his commentary was kind of on par with what I was saying. It's like, okay, you said you were in possession of this tape, and if you said you're in possession of this tape, then I thought you have sole power whether you want to release it or not.
Right on it, my nigga. You right.
You spoke about it, so you might as well go on and put it out.
Real, my
Pussy.
nigga.
You's a pussy.
It's real.
You's a pussy, bro.
It's real.
So I thought it was kind of weird that he went from I have possession of the tape, we have it on file, we have it on lock. If Wax say I got it, then I got it. Everybody know that, right? So if he says that and then turns around and says, well, now I'm paying the dude so that it doesn't get released, right? And it's like it gets to the point where it's just like, okay, well, which one is it? And Nipsey's boy was like, you know what? Like, you ain't got that shit. And he was like, and then that Wack was like, oh, well, I'm gonna make sure that it come out now. I'm gonna make sure that it come out now. And basically Nipsey's homie was like, all right, I'm about to pull your card. Let's do it. Do it then. Right. So nothing has hit the internet yet. So right now, like I said, it's just smoke, which I personally think is just smoke. I don't understand Wax uh reasoning for trying to assassinate a man's character, especially when he's passed on. I don't understand the logic behind it. The other thing I don't understand is that Wack is the manager of Game, and him and Game are super tight. And then Game claims to love Nipsey, right? So Game claims to love Nipsey, and that's your boy's homeboy, and your boy fucks with him like that. Like he's really tight with him like that. Then it's like, well, then why would you be airing them out like that? Why are you putting out these fake rumors? Why are you out here disrespecting this dude's name? Why are you out here shitting on him every chance that you get? Like, I don't care if you didn't like the dude, you know what I mean? Yeah, if y'all didn't get along, it's whatever. But at the same time, if my homeboy If we tight like that, he got a homeboy that come around him and they really tight like that, and I don't really fuck with dude like that, or I don't like him like that, I'm not going to do anything to assassinate that dude's character because out of the respect I have for the homie. You know, that I'm not going to speak on him in a negative manner. I'm not going to speak on him in a negative manner in circles or anything like that, because that's just what you do. You know what I mean? So now, me personally, I think that Wack 100 and Game's friendship needs to be questioned, because how can that be your homie? How can Game be your homie and Game had love for Nipsey, but at the same time, you're out here trying to assassinate Nipsey's character over and over and over again? And then he turned around, Wack turned around, and then basically said that Nipsey was a rat. And he's saying that, oh, well, I didn't say that. Nipsey's neighborhood said that. That's his homies. Y'all need to go talk to his homies about that. Da, 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 da. And again, we're back into this zone where it's like, I think you're just doing this for clicks. I think you're just doing this for views. And I think you learned a lot from 6ix9ine. This is what I personally think. I think that Game saw 6ix9ine's format and academics format and just saying wild, crazy, ridiculous shit, bold, ridiculous shit, and thinking that these people are fake. They're not going to do nothing. I'm going to say whatever the fuck I want. And then I'm not going to have any sort of repercussions to that. But this is what I'm thinking. I don't think that this is the case. If they can't get to you because you're in a nice gated community, you're out of the way, you know, you living out in the burbs or whatever, that's fine. But at the same time, you have artists, you have family members, and you have a whole record label with staff that you, my friend, need to keep safe, because whatever beef you start, everybody in your camp is going to inherit it. And any way they're going to get to you, they're going to get to you. Any way they can get to you, they're going to get to you. Like, we just saw Los Angeles lose Draco like a few months ago. You know, like, it just shows like nobody is untouchable. And you really need to think about this. You need to consider these things when you out here starting these freaking internet wars. And again, Big U's daughter spoke on it, and she said basically, I don't understand why you guys are coming on Clubhouse and you guys are talking about Los Angeles gang politics. It makes no sense to me. And I 1000% agree with her. Why are you guys on Clubhouse discussing politics? You're discussing people's cases, you're discussing people's status. And I mean, this seems like something that should be done in like a private manner. I don't think it should be just like done for entertainment purposes. You know, like if you're out here and you're trying to expose somebody for being a snitch in their own hood, then maybe that's something that you need to sit down with a block and talk to them about, versus sitting down with cats from New York, Memphis, Tennessee, Florida, and you sit in a room and you going over paperwork for somebody that they have absolutely no freaking idea who that person is other than whatever you've told them, you know, versus the hood that this person belongs to, you know, and how that information might be more vital to them versus some dude chilling at his house in Florida. You get what I'm saying? That's just my opinion. But anyway, I don't know, man. I really think that this isn't going to end that well. I think this is going to end kind of, it's possible that this can end pretty bloody. Also, Wack talking about how Big U was trying to extort Nipsey's estate for 30% after he passed away. And I mean, it's just crazy to think about. It's just crazy what we've turned into, like what this internet thing has become. This internet thing has basically it turned people's like personal, like private, like shit, and it just publicized everything, and it's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Like it's wild to think about. It's like basically I have no words for what I'm seeing. It's basically like Clubhouse has become the party line for gang members. It makes no sense to me. I don't get it. But that's just me. That's just me being a civilian looking on, observing from the outside. That's just my input. So I don't know. I just made this video because there was something that interests me, and I just wanted to give my input. Let me know if you guys agree or disagree, whatever the case may be. Drop it, comment in the comment section down below. If you guys want to see me make more videos commentating on some of these things, let me know, and I'll get back to it. But until next time, you're now exiting the Cinema Chop Shop. Hope you guys are having a magnificent day. Adios, homies.